Hello everybody, welcome back to the Aaron Davies YouTube channel, and we are here with the Season 1 finale of the Leeds United career mode. There is 5 games to play through. There is 2 points above us and Manchester City. Between us, things are going to get interesting. So if we're looking at what games we have left to play, we have Crystal Palace away, we have a game against Manchester City. We then have Arsenal, Brighton, and then Brentford away from home is the very last game. Okay then, just a normal team going out against Crystal Palace. We're away from home this time. Let's get into things. Gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one. Luke Ayling against his former team as well. Interesting one to see, but here we go. Calvin Phillips' last 5 games with Leeds, and he might win a Premier League with them. There's not a need for him to go to Manchester City, because he's going to win a Premier League at Leeds anyway. Now, I've sold him to, I think it's Leverkusen. I actually can't remember, but he's definitely been sold. So he's definitely leaving us. Bad attempt from Dan James there, yeah. So Calvin Phillips is definitely leaving, which means the captain on bound's going to get passed down to, I really don't know. I think Nicholas De La Cruz is up there for one of the players I'd want to give the armband to, or maybe like Koch or something at the back, because Struck probably won't be a starting centre back next season, so maybe something like that. Or if Stuart Dallas starts, Aronson off the post. If Stuart Dallas starts, then he'll probably get it. De La Cruz, good save, good block. Sorry, I always say that when it's a block. I think I've said that in previous episodes. I'm like, oh, it's a really good save. It was literally just a block. Dan James, oh, he's got him. He's got him. Dan James goes for goal, a block from Ayling. Ayling, who's the captain of the team. I think that's Luke Ayling, at least. Looks like him. Aronson trying to get the flick on again. I tell you what, it's going to be an interesting end to the season. I don't want to win the Prem for realism. I didn't want to make the Champions League, but I mean, the fact that I've done that is just shown how good this team actually is with all the new signings and stuff. So it's really, really good stuff to see. Although for realism, not really. But there's nothing I can do. It's on the hardest difficulty I can probably play on. And I just must be good at the game. Getting Leeds to second in the league. Possibly first and win the Prem. If we're very lucky. We've got a game against City. That's going to be a good one. Here's De La Cruz. Oh, he's skillful. Very skillful. He's got himself into the box. Oh, it's over the bar. Yeah, good turn. Slides the ball into Brendan Aronson, who scores this time. 1-0 up. 31 minutes in. Brendan Aronson. Just let that sink in. What a first season he's had. Back really. Ben Yedder, Aronson. Little ball in. De La Cruz 2-0. Way too easy. He's got his shooting boots on that time. Well, here we go. Manchester City. A game that could decide the Premier League title. They are 2 points above us in the league. If we win this, we go a point above them. 0 games in hand from either side. It's all down to this game, practically, to see who can win the title. We're going 5 at the back. Unfortunately, Phillips is suspended for this game, which is just, it's written on a script, that really. But this could possibly be game of the season. There we go then. No if, buts or maybes. It's a win or we don't win the Premier League. Practically. That's what it is. We're at home. We've beaten City this season. We've beaten them. We know we can do it. It's doable. So let's go out there and finish this, lads. Let's go and win a Premier League, people. I can't believe I'm even thinking about that. In the first season of this career mode, it's too early on, but it's crazy the fact that we are this good. Already, what a finish that would have been. Well, I nearly didn't finish that sentence, and I just ended it at what a finish. Jesus. Jameson, Rocker. Replacement for Phillips, obviously. Christensen. Ben Yedder with the shot. Up there in, I think, 3rd in top goal scorers in the Premier League. Tell you what a game we've got in store for today, people. What a game we have. Go on. Just want the pressure on them. Don't want to give them too much space like this. You know what? Stone's like he can create a lot as well. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Defensively poor out the back. Defensively. Danjuma. It's a good ball actually. Ben Yedder keeps it. Gets it back into Danjuma. What a chance. What a save. What a chance that was. Quality save as well. De La Cruz with the ball in. It's a head-on. Ben Yedder, good save from Edison. Well, pressure's piling up for City. He has Alderweireld again. He's played the ball over the top this time. Come on, De La Cruz. Wins it strong in the air. Ben Yedder, still going. Loses it. What a chance. I probably could have played De La Cruz back in. I probably could have. Jesus into Silva. Has Phil Foden. Can he ball out to Sterling? Oh, third balls took him down. That's a yellow. That was a yellow, yeah. So coming from a mile off. There's no need to even show the cinematics. I saw it coming. Rocco with the ball out. Ben Yedder winning it in the air. That's what I like to see. Someone grafting for the team. Dan James is in. Dan James loves a game against Manchester City. Kyle Walker's outstrengthed him. He's still got it though. How is he still going? Lovely ball. Rocker! Oh, it's not far off. It's not far off. Still hasn't scored for us. But that attempt is not too far off. What a chance. 28 minutes in. Still 1-0 City, but the chances are coming our way. They're falling our way. We just need to finish one. It's a matter of time, really. Matter of time. Look at that possession. Just a matter of time. Oh, it's good football, though. Now you can do about this. Now you can do with that. Koch, brilliant challenge. Foden's a tricky man, especially when they're playing him in a false nine. He's a tricky guy to deal with. Yeah, just like that, but they've got a pen. They've got a pen. I don't believe that. This is something off the ball. I wasn't controlling them there. Oh my god. It's something so clearly off the ball. It's fucking 2-0, man. He's so clearly off the ball. And Alderweireld just takes him out. I swear I wasn't even controlling that. I mean, my eyes weren't on it. So I don't know how that's happened. Christ. Trying to get back into the game, then we go stupidly 2-0 down. And just give the title away. Like, that's it now. City have won the Prem. We're not scoring 3 goals. We're not scoring 3 against City. This is exactly what we didn't want. Going 2-0 down, especially when we're playing as the better team. Right then, for the second half, Alderweireld off. We're going to 4 at the back. Armada's come in at centre attack and mid. De La Cruz goes to centre midfield. We need it now. It's now or never, people. This is it. 45 minutes basically decides the Premier League. Basically. We're guaranteed top 4. But we're not guaranteed a Premier League title unless we can win one single game of football, lads. We've done it this season before. It's 3-0 anyway. There's no point in trying anymore. Brilliant defending. Pascal Struck coming back, helping us out there. Dan James over the top. Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder into the box. It's so close. This is why we need a new left back next season. It's 3. Yeah. It's Phil fucking Foden as well. Alliteration. Alrighty then, people. We are going to end the season there. After the loss to Manchester City, it was near impossible for us to go on and win the league. We'd already guaranteed top 4, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to simulate the rest of the season. We had some decent results. We beat Arsenal 2-1, as you can see there. But let's have a look at the league table then. Going down, we've got Nottingham Forest, Brentford, and by the looks of things, unluckily, Fulham. That is a harsh way to go down, only by 2 points. Leicester are really lucky. I don't know what's happened with them this season. Newcastle coming 13th, not too bad for us. So getting European football this season, we have West Ham, Manchester United. So West Ham are making the Conference League, United are making the Europa League, Arsenal making the Europa League. Top 4 is officially Manchester City champions, Liverpool coming in at 2nd, only by 3 goals. Leeds United in at 3rd, and Chelsea in at 4th. What do we think about that, people? My first ever season with Leeds, we got 23 wins in 38. So that's a very solid record, and joint top goal scorers in the league. Right, let's go through some of this then. So Melia went up by 4 ratings in the season and got 11 clean sheets, which is amazing. Firpo didn't do too bad. I'm still looking to get rid of him though. Koch obviously really good. I mean, Pascal Struijk still played 38 games. Doesn't feel like it, but Cresswell went up 5 ratings on loan. Very nice, very nice. Obviously, Alderweireld wasn't going to be playing too much anyway, but I would have expected him to make more appearances. He was injured the majority of the season. Christensen, his first obviously season with Leeds, expect him to play more games than that. But when Shackleton come back off loan, he was so much better, and I just had to play more for him. So well done to Shackleton for making that move. Bate doing well out on loan. Look at this. Some of the youngsters doing really well. Calvin Phillips really good. Obviously sold to Real Madrid now. 14 ratings this guy went up by. Crazy. Stuart Dallas, what a season for him. Definitely going to be keeping him on next season. Roja obviously only come in January. Still managed to make 12 appearances in the league with an average rating there. Klitsch, obviously not too shabby. He's been sold anyway. De La Cruz, what a player this guy is. What a sign it was in January. I think he played every single game since we signed. We got 3 goals, 8 assists, which is really, really good. His first ever time in the Premier League. So, solid movements. Rodrigo now, very good season for him. Brendan Aronson, first ever season in England. Look at that. 13 goals with 11 assists. Almada, 12 assists. Dan James, look at this. Dan James, 19 goals, 10 assists in all competitions, with 15 of them coming in the Premier League. Scored in more than half of his games nearly. That is crazy. So I think maybe apart from Wissam Ben Yedder, he's our top goal scorer. If I have a look. Dan Juma, obviously pretty disappointing season. He was injured the majority of it, to be fair. Still managed to get 30 appearances in all comps though. Seems like he didn't do too bad in the Premier League. I didn't expect much from him anyway, but considering he cost like over 40 million, it's a little bit disappointing from him. Somerville doing well out on loan. Obviously Bamford only managed to play 2 games. And then Ben Yedder, the man who's at the heart of it all. 22 goals, 10 assists in 37 games. What a player this man is. 20 of them coming in the Premier League. So let's just recap ourselves from the start of the season. Liam Cooper leaving for 6.8 million to Levante. Adam Forshaw leaving to Strasbourg for 2.2 million. Lafont leaving to Arsenal for 12.6. Helder Costa leaving to West Ham for 5.5. Luke Ayling leaving to Crystal Palace for 6.8. Dan Juma joining Leeds for 44.6 million from Villarreal. Almada joining Leeds from Atalanta for 32.3 million. Tyler Roberts going to Lens for 2.65 million. Rafinha going to Manchester United for 60 million. Ben Yedder coming to Leeds from Monaco for 35 million. Van Den Heuvel, if that's how you say him, going to Wigan for 520 grand. Abete going to Genk on loan. Gelhardt going to Bilbao on loan. McCarron going out to Ibiza on loan. Leeds getting Rocha for 14.2 million from Bayern Munich. These are the January deals, obviously, coming up now. Cresswell going out Vallecano, if that's how you say them, on loan. Somerville going to Gladbach on loan. De La Cruz coming to Leeds for 35.5 million. Bates going to Norwich on loan. Miller going to Swansea on loan. McKinstry going to Bologna on a 870 grand transfer deal. Jenkins going to West Ham. Brom on loan. Now you said West Ham there. Klitsch going to Wolves for 3.2 million. Coles going to Charleroi, I think that's how you say them, on a loan. Brownie going to Genk on loan. And Calvin Phillips going to Real Madrid for 51.1 million. Now, I wanted more. I tried to get more from more teams, but no one was accepting anything like over 50 million, really. That's the most we got it up to. And then, finally, Jack Harrison leaving Leverkusen at 17.6 million. Overall, pretty big deals that left us with like absolutely nothing, and in total we spent 225.62 million of the club. We did earn 400 million though, so we did overall make a profit. We got the club worth up. The projection of the club worth is to go up even more to £500 million, which is crazy. As you can see, we'll have a look at all these expenses, what have you. So the player wages probably need to be reduced somehow, even though we're going to be spending money on bigger and better players, so they're going to want more money. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to have to try and numb that down a bit. Transfers, 112 million in a whole season, I don't think is that bad. We spent maybe, 50 in the summer, 50 in January-ish. Maybe a little bit more in one of them. So it wasn't too bad overall for actually buying players. I mean, it's more than Leeds would spend in real life, but it's not too bad. Shirt sales, we had Ben Yedder, Dan James and Armada selling the most. That's actually quite impressive. I would have thought Phillips would have been up there, definitely. Maybe Dan Juma was the first big signing that were made, so that's actually interesting to see, to be fair. The prize money, 172 million for finishing third in the Premier League. Wow, we're going to have like 250 million next season, people. Yeah, so already looking ahead into season 2, we're going to be looking at what players we want to keep, what players we want to be selling, what players deserved another chance from being out on loan last season. This is currently how the team's looking at the very, very start, so you can see what players have went out to play for their national teams. Very nice to see, actually. But what is more nice to see is this budget. We have in total about £230 million to spend, and I have a few players on the shortlist. Okay, so as simple as just going through the team, we can obviously see what players want to be keeping, what players want to be leaving. So Cassie, I'm going to be getting rid of. I'm going to be keeping him as the backup goalkeeper. Leif Davis, 22 years of age, never going to get into the team really at that age. Neither will this guy. Struck is probably going to end up being a backup centre-back this year, because I'm thinking of upgrading the centre-back role. Leo going out on loan. Cresswell definitely going back out on loan. Alderweireld, we're going to try and see what we can get from Chris Moore. I think I'm just going to put him on the transfer list. I was going to keep Christiansen as well as Shackleton. Drummond going to go out on loan, as well as Bates. This guy as well. Don't know how you say that. Mickelmons, I think that's how you say him, going out on loan. Going to be keeping all these. Another one who's already on the loan list. Of course, Dan James is going to stay. Another loan. We've got so many youngsters who are obviously going to be going out on loan. Somerville would probably keep as a backup of Dan Juma, I would imagine. So I'm going to try and keep Somerville. Paveda gone. Update going out. Greenwood loan. Bamford's already on the transfer list. Well, he submitted the transfer request actually. Gelhart loan. Edmondson going to try and sell, and that does that. Hey, there is a certain player who got signed in real life, and that is Tyler Adams. So I'm going to try and sign him in this career mode to make it realistic. Got signed in real life. The one Pascal Struck plus 1 million. It wouldn't be a bad transfer, but that said, I'm going to keep Struck as a backup, or just starting this season. But that just means they're on, 17 million? So we could probably throw someone in who would kind of get to that price. Maybe Bogus here, and put, so the one about 17, let's put 15 million plus him and see if that will equate. No, but the one 15.1, I'll do that. That is completely fine. Tyler Adams is officially going to be a Leeds player when I finalise that. Brands is definitely a player I want to be going in for, to be honest, but I think he's more of a January signing for me. Sinisterra's a player they're after in real life. He could become a really solid player. We need a left back, so Guerrero could be a very good shout there. Martial would be a good either backup striker who starts. So we've got a lot of options here. Okay, people, on to the next. Tyler Adams has been signed. We need a left back, so Guerrero is going to be the man who will come in as a replacement for Firpo, who has been sold. I'm just going to go for like something decently cheaper than his value. 26. I want 34 as that asking price. Let's drop that all the way to 30. Add on more of a sell-on clause, put it at 10%. See if they'll take 30. No, 34.5. Okay. We're always going to try and lower it, like, but We'll see. We'll see what they're going to accept. And 33 million plus the 5% sell-on clause. It is not bad. Not bad. That's 2 deals done in quick succession. That is 45 million spent already, though, just on 2 players, which is mental. The fact that you can spend that much just on 2. Let's try and go 3 years. Not bad. So he'd be like 31 by the time you'd be leaving if he was leaving on contract. So that's not bad at all. His wage could be a bit of an issue here. Let's go 78, just a little bit more than what he's on now. And he's not going to agree to it straight away. Let's put it up to 84 then. Bring this down to 200 grand. And then there we go, accepts it. New left back in. Going straight in for another one. Luis Sinisterra in the same day. Can we get these 2 signings off the bat? Literally the same day. Let's think if there's any sort of swap deals that we can do here. Maybe throw in Rodrigo. It might drop the price a little bit. I'm going to go Rodrigo plus his value. And that doesn't do it, but they want the sell-on clause. So you know what? If we can just drop the price, then I will accept. And they're going to do it. You know what? That's not bad. Because if we're paying with straight cash, he'd cost more than 45 million. Rodrigo plus 30 million in cash really isn't bad at all, and he just wants the rotation role, which I didn't expect. So this isn't a bad deal whatsoever. I will not want a release clause. Let's see what we can do contract-wise. He's only on 13 grand, so let's put this up to 55, bring this down to like 250 maybe, and see if he goes ahead with it. And he does. Sinisterra, I love you already. We're in a bad position right now. Chelsea have just met a release clause for Dan James, which I didn't know he had. It's only 26 million. He's worth 34, so we're going to have to go in, try and negotiate a contract here quickly with Dan James. I wouldn't mind giving him up if he wasn't, well, if he didn't perform last season, as well as he did, obviously. Let's see if we can add on a year as well from 4 years, which he's accepting. He clearly wants to stay here at Leeds. He doesn't want to move to Chelsea. And we'll put his wages up to 70 just to make sure he signs that contract. And he does. Pen to paper. Okay, so going in for the new centre-back. He may not start, but I do want him. Nathan Collins should be coming to Leeds. We're going to try a decent deal here. They're wanting a bit much. I think 50 million is too much. But Nathan Collins, mate. Now, I've got a lot of options for centre-back. A lot of options. But I want to spice things up. I didn't want to go for, like, you know, a really overpowered Koundé or something like that. We're only in the 2nd season. I didn't want to overdo it. But I'm going in for someone as plain and simple as Nathan Collins. And I really do think this guy could become something special. He's only 21 years of age. And in real life, he had a pretty good season with Burnley previously. And as a backup striker, I've got Alyar Sayadamanesh. I think that's how you say his name. Really hard to pronounce. But the Iranian striker coming in, 21 years of age, 72 overall. Stats don't look too bad, to be honest. 82 shot power. He's going to be an exciting little player. Only costs 5 million. He's going to be the backup to Wissam Ben Yedder. This season also, by the way, we've got United first game of the season again, like we did last year. We've got West Brom. By looks of things, Swansea. This is looking a lot different to what we're usually used to. In Burnley, West Brom, Swansea, Burnley. So Watford and Norwich have stayed down. So much for watching the whole of season 1 and this episode as well. If you guys did enjoy, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and I'll see you for the start of season 2 in the next upcoming days. Peace.